Welcome to Money Moves. Your job pays the bills, but you'll never get ahead with just one income stream. And before you say, I don't have time for a side hustle, I want you to hear the truth about where your time actually goes. Today, we're covering the side hustle money move, and this could add an extra $10,000 to $20,000 to your annual income. This is Alex. He's 29, works a solid job, making $50,000 a year. After taxes, rent, bills, and basic living expenses, there's nothing left at the end of the month. He wants to save, wants to invest, wants to build wealth, but the math just doesn't work. His 40-hour work week consumes Monday through Friday. By the time he gets home, he's exhausted. Weekends are for recovery. He watches Netflix, scrolls social media, plays video games, and wonders why he can't get ahead financially. When someone suggests a side hustle, Alex's immediate response is, I don't have time. I'm already working full time. I'm exhausted. Sound familiar? This is what most people say. But here's the uncomfortable truth. It's not about having time. It's about how you use the time you have. Alex decided to track his time for 1 week. Not what he thought he did, but what he actually did. Monday through Friday after work. 2 hours of social media scrolling, 3 hours of Netflix, 1 hour of random YouTube videos. That's 6 hours per day, 30 hours per week. Weekends, 4 hours Saturday morning, sleeping in and scrolling in bed. 3 hours of video games, 5 hours of Netflix, 4 hours of random internet browsing. That's 16 hours per weekend day, 32 hours for the weekend. Total free time per week, 62 hours. And this was a week where Alex felt like he had no time. The reality hit him hard. He didn't have a time problem. He had a priority problem. What if he converted just 10 of those 62 hours into income-generating work? He'd still have 52 hours for whatever he wanted. That's more than a full-time job's worth of leisure time. Alex decided to test it. He had a skill most people overlook. He could write clearly. In college, he'd been a good essay writer. At work, he wrote reports and emails that people said were well crafted. Could he freelance as a writer? He spent 3 hours on a Saturday creating accounts on Upwork and Fiverr. He wrote a simple profile. I write clear, professional content for businesses, blog posts, website copy, email newsletters. He set his rate low to start, $50 per article. His goal, land 1 client. Within a week, he got his first order. Write 3 blog posts. Total pay, $150. It took him 6 hours to write them, $25 per hour. Not amazing, but better than watching Netflix for free. More importantly, he'd proven it was possible. Month 1, he worked 12 hours across 2 weekends, earned $500, still had plenty of time for everything else. Month 2, word of mouth from his first clients led to repeat work. He raised his rate to $75 per article, worked 14 hours, earned $700. Month 3, he started specializing in finance and business writing because those paid more, $100 per article, worked 15 hours, earned $900. By month 6, Alex had regular clients, had raised his rates to $150 per article, and was earning $200 monthly from 12 hours of weekend work. That's $14,400 per year, and he was still watching Netflix and playing games, just less mindlessly. He'd simply replace 10 hours of scrolling with 10 hours of earning. Here's what most people miss about side hustles. You don't need a revolutionary idea. You don't need to start a company. You don't need thousands in startup costs. You just need to monetize a skill you already have. Can you write? Freelance writing? Can you design? Graphic design? Can you code? Web development? Can you organize? Virtual assistant work? Can you teach? Online tutoring? Can you take photos? Stock photography or event coverage? The barrier to entry has never been lower. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer connect you with clients instantly. You don't need a website. You don't need a business plan. You need a profile and a willingness to start small. Here's your action plan. First, identify your monetizable skill. What do you do at your job that someone would pay for? What compliments do people give you? What feels easy to you but hard to others? Second, choose a platform. Upwork for professional services, Fiverr for creative work, TaskRabbit for physical tasks, Rover for pet care. There's a platform for everything. Third, create a profile. Spend 2 hours making it clear, professional, and specific. Don't say, I do everything. Say exactly what you do and who it's for. Fourth, price low to start. Your goal isn't maximum profit immediately. It's landing your first client and getting a review. Price competitively, deliver excellent work, get 5-star feedback. Fifth, treat it like a part-time job, not a hobby. Set a schedule. Saturday mornings 8 to 12, Sunday evenings 6 to 9, whatever works, but make it consistent. Sixth, as you gain experience and reviews, raise your rates every month. The clients who hired you at $50 per hour won't hire you at $150, but new clients will. The side hustle money move isn't about working yourself to death. It's about strategic time allocation. You're already spending hours every week on activities that generate $0. What if even 10 of those hours generated income? For most people, that's $500 to $2,000 per month, $6,000 to $24,000 per year. That's not a little extra money. That's life-changing money. That's the side hustle money move. Pick your skill, pick your platform, and spend this weekend setting up your first profile. Subscribe for more money moves that turn your time into wealth. What's your next money move?